Welcome, welcome. We are recording this for anyone who couldn't make it today. But thank you so much for joining us. Super happy to have all 65 of you on here. I'm actually just so excited for you guys tonight because this could be a life-changing opportunity for you. You guys were invited by someone who's at the start of their business, which means that you'll benefit from their success if you take action now. Tonight or today, you're going to hear from three of us on this call. So myself, my name's Izzy. Then we're going to hear from Christina. Give us a wave, Christina. Hi. And Amy as well, Amy Beckett. And we each have a different story, a different version of success. So something that you might relate to. I can't wait to dive into more detail on the travel business opportunity. But before we get started, do you love to travel? You can hit a thumbs up in the chat if you like. Are you the go-to person for booking trips in your family or your friends group? Would you like to earn money in the most exciting and lucrative industry in the world? Or does passive income interest you? Getting a lot of thumbs up, a lot of yeses. Amazing. It is very, very exciting because travel is an $8 trillion industry and it is growing. You're already paying hidden commissions when you're booking trips, so why not earn those commissions yourself? Harvard Business School categorizes this as a ground floor opportunity because it's unsaturated and it is growing mega, mega fast. I'll quickly introduce myself and then I'll explain the business in a bit more detail. So I'm Izzy, like I said, I'm a mum of three little ones. I live in London. And after I had my youngest two, they're twins, I put a pause on my career. After a few months, I obviously loved having the children and everything, but I was kind of felt like I was missing something in my life. Really missed having a team and having, people to talk to about stuff that isn't just, I don't know if I've got any mums on the call or dads, but stuff to talk about that wasn't just what routine are you doing or, how is your baby sleeping at night? And I was looking for a position that would be something flexible to fit around my crazy busy life with these kids. And it's hard. There's not many opportunities or businesses or jobs out there that are super flexible that you can do on your own terms. But anyway, I came across this on Instagram. So I'm following a twin mum called Jade. You might have heard of her before. And she has these beautiful twins. And I was following her for content on the twins. And then she was posting about how she teaches other people to earn an income on their phone from travel. And I was like, what's this? Sounds interesting. She told me, I reached out to her for more information, and she told me about the commission that's hidden or built already into everything that you're paying for in travel. And this actually blew my mind because I was thinking, how did I not know about this? I've been spending, we were all spending money on holidays every year, and just to think that like 10 to 20% of that money is just going to the platform that I book it on. I honestly was like, this sounds too good to be true, but you know what? It's not expensive. What have I got to lose? I'll give it a go. So I threw myself into it, and that was a year ago. So I started in January last year. Now we are in February, and I've booked about £200,000 of travel for other people. So I've benefited from earning the travel commissions on those bookings. And personally, for my own travel, I've saved over £4,000. As I started to do this, people in my network, my friends, my family started coming to me saying, how are you doing this? Like, can I get a piece of the pie? So I was like, yeah, I'll explain it to them. And I've actually now got a team of 86 people, which is absolutely mental. And it happened really quite organically because people, are spending money on travel and they're wondering how they can save money, earn money. So it's fantastic. But more than that, like more than the money side, I actually personally love this because it's given me back my identity and my passion for life. Okay, so let me explain a little bit about the opportunity that you've got here. So you will have the opportunity to partner with two businesses. The first is a travel business. So this lets you access a multi-million-dollar travel booking system. You can earn commission on anything travel related, be it hotels, resorts, cruises, even things like theme park tickets, experiences. The list goes on. It's super flexible around anyone's busy lives. We have people doing this full time. Most people are doing this part time or just squeezed in around their other main career. We've also got a lot of people like myself, mums, who are just doing this around the kids. You don't have a boss, you don't have targets, and you can work as much or as little as you want to. But the cool thing about it is you've got an uncapped earning potential. And that's what really drew me to this opportunity. And as a little benefit as well, sorry, not a little bit benefit, quite a big benefit, you get to save up to 80% on your own personal travel. Then secondly, and this bit's optional, you are able to partner with the marketing business. And this lets you earn a passive income for sharing the travel opportunity with others. So it gives you the chance to build a community of like-minded entrepreneurs and access 8 paydays every single month. So there's no more waiting for the end of the month. This business is growing rapidly and it's super exciting to be a part of. Why? So first of all, it's a desired product. You never have to convince anyone to go on holiday. Everyone's traveling anyway. Secondly, it's a growing industry. So travel is rebounding bigger than ever. And thirdly, it's actually a really unsaturated market because hardly anyone knows about this business yet. And that is changing. You know, you guys are all here for a reason. You've heard about it and it is growing and it's growing and it's growing. And I think Amy will touch on this in a bit, but there's more countries going to be added in the future years as well. So it is skyrocketing. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of an explanation on how you can earn from travel. There are 3 ways to earn travel commissions. And I will actually screen share in a sec, but first I want to explain our host agencies in teletravel. They've been established for nearly or maybe more than 33 years. Last year, they crossed over $1 billion in travel sales, which is mind-blowing. That's huge. So they're a very, very, very big company overall. There's over 120,000 agents across the world. And currently you can enroll if you're in the USA, the UK, Ireland, or the Caribbean. And they offer one of the highest commission splits in the industry, which is 70 to 80% of the commission that's available on a booking. Let me share my screen and I'm going to show you exactly how you make a booking. So as I mentioned, you're able to book anything travel related, be it hotels, flights, cars, like hire cars, cruises, activities, the list goes on. Let me show you how we would use our booking system. So let's just do a pretend search. I wish I was actually going here, but let's search Miami Beach as an example. I'm going to put in some pretend dates. Let's say we're going next week. 1 room, 2 adults. So this works very much like any booking system that you're currently using. The difference is this one's going to pay you. And it's probably going to give me quite a lot of results because Miami Beach has a lot of hotels and it lets you filter as you are very much used to. I'm just going to, out of curiosity, look at what 5-star results we have. We have everything from 1-star or 0-star hostels to 5-star hotels on here. If you can find a property on booking.com, it most likely is on here as well. So let's see, I've searched for the 5-star hotels. Oh, let's pick one, East Miami. Click on that. And so what will happen, the way that this booking system works, it's a bit like a comparison shopping site. So, you know, if you've ever used like Compare the Market or one of those kind of websites, different vendors or suppliers will give us their price for the rooms. So if I scroll down, we're going to see hotel beds here. They have a room option for this price. Hotel beds, Expedia, you probably heard of Expedia. Booking.com actually do feed into our system. There they are, Booking.com. And there'll be some B2B, so business to business suppliers, as well as the public ones that you've all heard of. And because of that, we actually can, and not guaranteed every time, but we can get our clients a cheaper price than what they would have booked themselves just because we have access to more suppliers. We have access to lots and lots that are feeding into our comparison website. So literally super simple to book. You would just add to cart, fill in the client details, fill in the payment information, good to go. By the way, you don't handle any money. I think that's always a concern for people. You're not collecting money from the client. It's all just going through the booking system here. Now, the second way to book is with a preferred partner. I'll show you both the UK and the US. There are loads, so I'm not going to show you all of them. But essentially, in the UK, IntelliTravel is partnered with about 100 other companies, and they're really big established names that you will have heard of. For example, Celebrity Cruises, there's going to be ones like Club Med, you've probably heard of Etihad, you've probably heard of Disney, Flexible Autos. Holiday extras are great. They do things like your car hire, your airport parking, lounge passes, taxi transfers, all that good stuff. Anything you can think of ski, holiday related, it's going to be in here. We've got ski providers, Lapland, package holidays, as well as accommodation only. Some of these you won't have heard of. So, for example, Major Travel are a really big one in the industry, and we can book with them. They're for travel agents only to use. And they're really good at packaging up custom trips that you might want to arrange for somebody. Rate Hawk is a great one. They actually pay 15% commission, which is amazing. And I'll just show you some of the US ones as well. So some really big names here. You've probably heard of, let's see, I might even, do you know what? Christina can speak to these because she's American. She can tell you, but you probably recognize some of the big names on here. The reason why we can book with them is because IntelliTravel has been established a long, long time. It holds all the credentials. They, are very highly regarded worldwide. They have ABTA, ATOL, CLIA protection, and so these partnerships are established already, and it's just super easy. We just book using their agent portal. And the nice thing is, you know that your clients' bookings are safe. Okay, that's preferred partners. And then the third way that you can actually book is to go direct to any hotel in the world and secure a commissionable rate on a custom booking. So maybe you want to do a group booking, or maybe you've just found the best prices on that hotel's own website. You can go to them with our IATA number, which is a universally recognized credential, to make that booking and earn that commission. Now, the good thing is, we give you all the training, right? So you're not like left foundering. We have the Jet Set Formula Training Vault, which will walk you through everything in a really clear, nice manner. Everything from like introduction, what to do when you get started, all the different ways that you can book for clients and how to do that. There's tons of resources on here. So as well as this, you're also going to get the support of the person who brings you into the business and our wider team. And I have to say, by the way, this is something that I didn't realize when I joined a year ago. The team is epic. Everyone is so genuinely supportive and friendly. Everyone wants us to succeed. If you have a question or you want to celebrate a booking, we share those things in our WhatsApp chats, and it is just such a great, it just inspires me every day hearing from the team. It's probably my favorite part of it. As well as teaching you how to book travel and earn those lovely commissions, we also show you how to take advantage of the travel agent savings. So when you're an agent, you're able to access cheaper rates for your own travel. One of the ways that we show you how to do that is through this website called Staff Travel Voyage. It is a website that is specifically for industry professionals. They partner with 4- and 5-star hotels around the world, offering discounts for up to 80%. I personally saved $2,500 making a booking for a hotel through this website that I went on in September. Just as an example, I've pulled up the Maldives here, and you can see some of the things that you get access to. Let's see, you could book this incredible looking resort in the Maldives from $99 per person per night, and that would be on an all-inclusive basis. It just makes me want to book a flight right now. I don't know about you guys. I have to say, this is like the worst thing about this job is your bucket list is going to get like really, really long. So it's incredible. There's lots of different ways that we can access agent savings. One of the biggest ways is actually just to email the hotel that you want to go at, explain that you're an agent, give the credentials. We have an email template, so you literally copy and paste it. And they're going to give you what's called the net rate, which is the price without commission added. So instantly you can get 10% discount, but like I said, you can get discounts of up to 80%. Okay, let me think what else I wanted to show you. I feel like that's almost the end of my bit. So yeah, I think that's it actually. I'm going to hand you over now to Christina, who will talk you through her experience, and then you'll hear from Amy. Thanks so much, guys.
I've actually known Amy for years, which is hilarious, right? So me and Amy's friendship has outlasted me and my ex's relationship. So if that doesn't speak big volumes to that, I don't know what does. But so I am an insurance broker. I have been in life insurance for a very long time. So initially when Amy had approached this business to me, I was like, I'm not doing an MLM. I'm in, a respected community. Like I had all of these like judgmental thoughts, right? Which if anybody gets into this, like they know that, right? So, or I can't be alone in that. But I was like, I'm not doing an MLM. Like I'm in a respected industry. I sell life insurance. Like I'm going to be rich in life insurance, and that's what I'm going to do. And at the time, you know, she was on all of these luxurious trips. I couldn't afford groceries, so I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to put my head down and work. So I did. And then, so I had this big number in my head of what I was going to make yearly, and that was going to be my, like, I made it number. So I hit that financial goal. And as a present to myself, I took myself to Hawaii. And when I did that, it was kind of a hard hitting lesson for me because although I had financial freedom and I had location freedom, time freedom was never going to be a reality for me. I was in paradise and I was working constantly. And so something that hit me hard on the head is I knew I was going to have to hire in one industry or another. I just didn't know what it was. And my history is finance, insurance, and mortgage, right? So, you know, I talked to Amy again, and thank goodness she didn't give up on me because I'm telling you, it had been years and I had written this off years ago. So good thing she's patient, right? So we had talked about it again, and just all of the opportunity here, like the financial opportunity that is presented here, and legitimately we get paid to help people. It's not one of those things where, like, if you're not helping people, you're not making money. And so it was completely different than what I originally thought it was going to be. So I got into the business. And I was like, yep, I'm going to fill my first 3 spots, which I know Amy's going to talk about later. Not only am I on pace, as long as I continue with what I've been doing now, I will be retired in my 30s or have the option to do so. I'm somebody who wants a family. Like there's generational wealth here. And that is something that is really, really important to me in an industry that can grow. So I got in, I've saved like thousands of dollars. I think like up to $5,000 on my own travel, and I barely traveled last year. And then I've helped over almost 70 people now save and earn on their own travel. There's people on my team that do a crazy amount of different things, like with their license, alongside their current businesses for their family, whatever. So there's a ton of different ways that you can use this. It's not limited, and it's completely around your schedule. And knowing that there's no sales quotas or contracts was a huge win for me as well, because I'm a salesperson. I didn't want to sell any more than I have to, but there's no sales required in travel. You don't have to tell people to go on a vacation they already want to go on. And most people want to save on their own travel. So that is my story. I completely ended up switching careers. I'm still in life insurance, but should be able to switch over to travel here soon. So that is what I got.
Thank you so much, Christina. My name is Amy, and I have been benefiting from this incredible opportunity now for just under 5 years. When I got started with this, my sole intention was to use this for my own travel. I had absolutely no desire to have a significant other income stream, and I didn't think I had time either for a significant other income stream. I was already doing days out staycations and vacations, and when someone slid into my DMs and told me that I was paying hidden commissions to Faces websites, and I could be earning those commissions back myself, it was a no-brainer, and I was in. I wanted a way to be able to travel more frequently and far more luxuriously, and that's exactly what this opportunity did for me. To date, I've saved over $45,000 on hotel stays all around the world. However, when I got involved in this, I had my eyes opened. I saw how reputable the business was. And I saw young girls aged 21 making $250,000, $500,000. And I was like, what? This is actually a legitimate business. So I started to build this up alongside a long-houred, demanding job in the medical device world. My medical device career paid me a hell of a lot of money. I loved it, but it was long, long hours. I was on the road at 6 a.m., getting back late. But I could see that this opportunity was a vehicle to give me options for my future. If I had kids, I could stay at home with them maybe. If I wanted more time freedom, I could give myself time freedom through the financial freedom that this business would give me. So like I said, I built it up on average, maybe 1 to 2 hours a day, literally broken up throughout my day. Still very part-time. That 1 to 2 hours a day started to make me over 100,000 a year. When it was making me 6 figures a year, I retired from the high-paid medical job that I loved. I loved it, but there was no time freedom. Time freedom with location and financial freedom has completely changed my life. And I am now on an absolute mission to help as many other people as physically possible give themselves options and give themselves all kinds of freedom. So thank you so much, Louise, for explaining the travel opportunity so well. What you will realize when you join this life-changing business and you start having conversations with your network is that there are two kinds of people in your network, in everyone's network. The first is that's like, yeah, Louise, please book my trip for me. You offer me an incredible experience, just like she obviously does. Take that pressure off me. Great, you're my travel agent. But then there's a second type of person that is me. I'm a control freak. I don't want anyone booking my own travel for me, and I want to make that money back myself. So therefore, if that was also Louise, then she's now gaining a business partner. So you can help every single person in your network by either being their travel agent or being their business partner and referring this incredible opportunity to them. Let me share my screen. I am a dinosaur, so let's hope I can do this without fail. Hopefully we can see that. So the marketing business, like I said, enables you to share this platform with other people. It enables you to build a network of like-minded individuals, empowering yourself, but empowering others in the process. It enables you to capitalize on the power of leveraged and residual income. For those of you that do not know what residual income is, you might know it as passive income, or like me 5 years ago, you might know neither of those. Residual or passive income is an income stream that continues to pay you month in, month out, for work that you did in the past. When I left my corporate job, they stopped paying me. Whereas if I didn't work this business for a month or a year, it would continue to pay me for work that I did in the past. That is true time freedom without sacrificing finances. So on my screen, you can see Warren Buffett. For anyone that doesn't know who Warren is, he's an absolute legend. He's the 8th wealthiest man in the world. I don't know about you guys, but I don't take advice from someone who doesn't have a life that I want, or who doesn't have a bank balance that I want. I take advice from people like Warren because he's wealthy and he's got a great life. He's got time, location, and financial freedom completely locked down. His advice is never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. So that's exactly what I did whilst I was working the high-paid medical job. If I got made redundant from that job, my income stream would stop, right? So I invested into a second source of income. Now I've retired from that job, I've still got multiple sources of income because this is two businesses with two separate income streams. And actually, we get paid 8 times every single month through those two businesses. 2 from the travel a month, and the 6 additional paydays come from this marketing business that I'm about to break down the paydays on for you. What I want to make really clear is that referring people to opportunities or to something that you benefit from is absolutely not weird nowadays. It's 2025. When I was working for one of the largest medical device companies in the world, if I referred someone to them to be employed by them, I got paid £2,000 for each referral. When I refer my American Express Amex link to somebody and they get enrolled for an Amex, I get points, they get points, we both benefit. When ASOS drop me a message to say refer the app to a friend, you'll get £5 off, I do it. It benefits me, it benefits my friend. When Uber do the same thing, I do it. It benefits me, it benefits them. Referral marketing is something that more than 80% of large organizations that you know, love, and trust are participating in. So you want to go and help the other people that you know benefit from this opportunity, unless they want you to be their travel agent. And you share this business, for example, with your best friend because your best friend also loves to travel. Next week, the very next week, on the Thursday, you are going to get paid $50 for having referred your best friend to this opportunity. And we help you with this. You don't have to know what to do. We fully support you with this. Your best friend then goes on to introduce her auntie because her auntie really needs an additional income stream. Your best friend now gets paid $50 next week on Thursday, but you get paid a 50% check match. So you get paid a minimum of $25. Both people win. Both people make money for helping somebody, okay? And you might have never had a conversation with your best friend's auntie, but you're still getting paid because you introduced the person that introduced her. So every single Thursday is a payday for anyone that joined your business the week before. Obviously, there are usually 4 Thursdays every single month, so we're classing this as 4 of those 8 monthly paydays. You also, though, will get an additional $10 bonus up to an additional $60 in $10 increments on top of the 50 and on top of the 25 as the size of your team, organization, community grows. And I'll explain that a bit more now. So we work off a bit of an Olympic structure, and you will aim for bronze builder to start off with. That's you helping 3 people enroll into this incredible opportunity. Then silver is 6, and then gold is 9. We have a success method to get you there, guys. You don't have to know what to do, reinvent the wheel, or anything like that. You just need to work with us and we will help you every step of the way. When you've introduced 9 people, Gold Builder means that you will then start to receive that first level of that additional $10 bonus that I mentioned on the previous screen. So now for your 10th person onwards that you introduce to this opportunity, you're no longer getting paid $50, which if you're in the UK is about £35. You're actually going to get paid $60. And then when they introduce someone, instead of getting paid $25, you're now going to get a minimum of $35. And that grows and grows and grows. At Gold Builder, all those travel commissions that Louise mentioned, you're going to start getting paid 10% of whatever your direct team are making in travel commissions. So you've now got a team of 9 people, as 9 ITAs, which is independent travel agents, as a Gold Builder. So say those 9 people are making collectively £20,000 in travel commissions, you're getting £2,000. It does not come out of their money. They still get paid their full commission. But the company says, thanks, Amy, for helping the business grow. Here's 10% of whatever they're earning. And you will also get 10% of their personal reps, of your personal reps matrix commissions, which I don't expect you to understand until this next slide, which is very, very busy. Guys, all that you need to know from this is that this is another payday. On the 10th of the month, you are going to get paid $4 for every single person that falls into your organization 9 levels deep. So not just people that you introduce, but people that they introduce, and so on. Every single month for work that you did in the past. Not just for people that joined you last month, but for people that joined you years ago. Oh, muted, can you just mute?
Showing.
So $4 every single month for every single person. When you're a Gold Builder, like I said, 9 people in your organization, you are going to get paid, or you're going to have access, I should say, to a maximum of over $118,000 every single month just from this one of 8 paydays. Incredible. You, like I said, will receive 10% of whatever your team are making from this payday as well. So you get paid for your organization, and then whatever your team get, the company rewards you with 10% of whatever they're earning. The reason that we are ridiculously excited for you guys on this call is because, like Louise said, you've been invited onto this by someone who is very, very new within the organization. And that means that they've still got spots left in the top of their matrix. So on the left-hand side, you can see 3 gold boxes in a row. So this is just how the team fills and how the team builds. It's like a computerized way of paying you. So if you're one of the first 3 people to join the person that invited you onto this call, you sit in one of those 3 spots at the top of the matrix, because the matrix is only 3 wide at the top. What that means is for every single person that person that invited you onto the onto the call then introduces to this business after the top three, and every single person that their team introduces to the business is going to fall under those top three people, because the matrix fills from left to right in layers. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, well, what does that mean? How does that benefit me in any way, shape, or form? It means that the amount of people that fall into your matrix from their team and their team and their team, you're going to get paid for every single month, $4 per person. And a third of their business is going to fall into your matrix. So as the person that introduced you onto this call is growing their organization, having more and more success, your free money, let's call it, grows every single month as well. So we call these spots of equity, millionaire seats, or free money spots. I would literally give my right arm to be sat in someone's top three spots. Sadly, I'm not. The girl that introduced me well after she'd filled those spots. But I know for a fact that the people that sit in my top three spots make multiple thousands in free money every single month, because they're getting paid for a third of my success and for basically a third of the growth of my business. That's why we're excited for you. That's why there is urgency to go and join the person that introduced you onto this call if you want to make free money, which I don't think is anything negative at all. The final payday is when you are a director. Now, this is powerful. This also is passive income. This is money that you make whilst you sleep, the complete and utter opposite of trading your time for money. So on the first of the month, you start to get a bonus. A director at 1-star level has a team of 100 ITAs, 100 independent travel agents. That sounds like a lot, but it's not, because it's team effort. So you might, for example, introduce 10 people with our help, and then we help those 10 people each introduce 9 people to this opportunity. You've already got a team of 100, and at that point, on the first of every single month, you start to receive a $500 bonus. However, as the size of your team grows and as you work your way through 2-star, 3-star, 4-star director and so on, that bonus increases. Once you are a 9-star director, you're going to receive $100,000 on the first of every single month just from that one payday. Now, the Planet Marketing Pledge is something that Louise touched on. This basically is powerful for parents. When you hit directorship, so 1-star director, team of 100, all of your income streams have just become willable. You've just created a legacy income that will outlive you and continue to pay your family every single month for the rest of their lives. What we offer you here is a turnkey business. This is a business in a box. You don't have to figure anything out yourself. We give you systems, tools, success methods, training, everything for you to run and be successful with this. There's events. We've all spoken about the incredible community that we've got here, and you will be surrounded by those like-minded individuals in person, on training calls, whatever you want to tap into, because everything here is optional.
You better watch it.
Streams of income, because I think you must have got that by now. But you're probably
better watch it.
How do I start? So if you are in the US or the Caribbean, to get started, you will pay a one-off fee. This is not an annual fee. It's a one-time fee of $199.90. Yep, you heard it right. Less than $200 to purchase you 2 businesses with an uncapped earning potential. That is actually refundable within the first 30 days if for whatever reason you decide it's not for you. That is a peace of mind that I know that I needed to know that I might as well give it a go, because I literally had nothing to lose but a hell of a lot to gain. Once that 30 days is up and you absolutely love it, you will then start to pay your monthly rolling overhead of just $59.90. So less than $60 to cover customer services and all the resources that you have access to. Customer services are not only there to support you, but they invoice the hotels, the suppliers, the preferred partners, etc. And they pay you your commission. So you do not have to worry about that boring bit. If you're in the UK, that startup cost is just £156, and then your monthly subscription is just £46. There's no contract, you are not tied into anything at all. literally, I challenge anyone on this course to go and find me another business where you can get an uncapped earning potential for just £156. If you wanted to set up a traditional business like a restaurant, you'd have to plow tens of thousands in to get it set up, and you wouldn't break even usually until the 3-year mark, and then go into profit after then. You'll be profitable here in the very first year. If you're in Ireland, it's just €187 and 97, and then your monthly overhead is just €57 and 97. So guys, you're going to be one of 3 people on this call. The first is like, you know what, it sounds great, but this isn't for me. Thanks, but no thanks. That's absolutely fine. All that we ask is please get in touch with the person that invited you onto this call next time you're booking a day out, a staycation or a vacation. The second person is you've got questions. That's totally normal. I know that a lot of people have a lot of questions that they want answering. Great. Again, go back to the person that invited you onto this call and they can have those questions answered for you, or they will connect you with someone like myself that can help answer those questions from a lot of years of experience with this. The third person is, yeah, this is incredible. It's going to change my life as much as it has changed your life, Amy. I'm ready to get started with this. I want one of those millionaire seats. Let me get started. Again, you just need to go back to the person that invited you onto this call, let them know you're ready. They will get you enrolled. We'll add you into our team community and we will welcome you with open arms and support you with this, whatever your goals are. One final thing that I want to leave with is a no to this opportunity would have been a million times easier for me to have said than a yes. Everyone's busy, guys. It's easier to say no. No's not scary. A yes is new, it's change, it's different. It's scary, particularly if you're someone like me that didn't have a lot of time. However, it's the yes that has completely changed my life forever. And it's the yes that will also change yours. So thank you so much for joining us. And I do hope that I welcome so many of you to our incredible team shortly. Take care. Bye.
So I hope you actually understand a little bit about how the business model works. Just want to give you a little bit disclaimer. You don't have to register for the referral program if you don't want to. And you're more than welcome to actually read more information on my website. If you want reading materials instead of watching the video, so you can go to tostrive.org. That is where you can get access for the jobs here under the tab. And you can go to the independent travel agents or independent travel advisor. The difference is, that's the reason why I mentioned, if you only want to make sale from the travel side, you only need to actually sign up for this. And later, if you want to change your mind, you can upgrade to the referral program. But if you want to sign up 2 of them at the same time, then you click on it. And everything is really straightforward, kind of explain a little bit about the requirements, the roles, definition about residuals income, subscriptions, and direct sales, and everything else for you in here. And if you would like to start, then you can just click on the link, and that's how you get started. And who can apply? This is only for people who in US, UK, the islands, and people in the Caribbean. So making sure that you understand this is not the international or global opportunity. And if you are in these countries, please make sure to get advantage of it to build a business. At the same time, also the benefits in here and other option for you to look at, how to apply and everything else. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to see you participate in the team. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram. It's YTBossBabe, and I'm more than happy to show you how to work. All right, thank you.